The cells can no longer contain them. Database. Dates of escape. Subject confliction and collision dates. Anthony Martin, 101, and Michael Nelson, 441, 2006. David Carter, 71, and Thomas Roberts, 128, 2007. Grayson Wright, 925, and Anomalies, 2008. Cesar Garcia, 413, and Anthony Martin, 101, 2009. 1. 2006, 7-2. Compressed confliction description. The vast tension. Association's attempt to separate Subject 441, Michael Nelson, from the heart was unsuccessful, and despite injecting the subject with strong anesthetic chemicals, the surgery was a failure. Subject initially showed signs of fatigue and exhaustion before waking up and killing everyone inside the operating room. Dr. Sarah Wilson, Hilary Adler, Mark Jenkins, Peter Young, and Ali Safari, along with all the staff members working within the facility, died during the incident. The cause of death would be chronic burnout or chronic frostbite. Subject 441 was able to escape Facility 14 and entered the occupied Zone 22 of Inverse Nantahala. 3 days after the escape, Association's all control units, including infantry, heavily armed combat vehicles, and Air Force, were sent to Subject's location, where he was marked by one of the scout choppers. The objective was to first capture, if not possible, terminate 441. Moments after the Air Force unit's first strike, they realized capturing and containing the subject was unachievable. Thus, for Plan B, the units were to terminate 441 despite the unknown outcome. Unfortunately, this plan came out inconclusive, as Subject 441 destroyed the entire ACU, Association Control Unit, sent in the span of 6 hours. After the ACU was proven ineffective against Subject 441, Subject 101, Anthony Martin, was tasked to take 441 down. The control units were present at the location in the event of any unexpected occurrence. Subject 101 was able to defeat 441. The mission brought up casualties, yet it was successful. Two, 2007, 1:19. Compressed confliction description. Facility 24, which held both Subject 71, David Carter, and 128, Thomas Roberts, contained, faced a crucial malfunction caused by staff's indiscretion. Both cells were open, and Subject 128 killed all the staff members on his containment department, except for Claire Riley, psychology specialist. In contrast, Subject 71 did not damage any property or staff. The security team fixed on 71's cell did not shoot him, and their justification was that they could not pull the trigger on him. Station 112 is where both subjects collide and spar. Within 7 minutes, the ACU surrounded Facility 24, but didn't receive the permission to enter and intervene until 3 hours later. When they started to investigate, Subject 71 had nearly destroyed 128 completely. The ACU reported that upon seeing the ACU infantry members, 71 forced 128 back into the containment cell. No shots were fired, and 71 simply walked back into his cell as well. ACU confirmation audio recording. C.N. Sullivan. All of you must understand that if you neglect on your jobs, no one's gonna leave this place alive. It does not matter if they were a thief or your brother. You must understand that we are the backbone of the association. And if we fuck up, everything else will get fucked up. Sir, he didn't hurt anyone. Yes, sir. All he did was helping the association. He captured 128 and then walked back into his cell. Why would there be a reason to shoot? You dare talk to me like that one more time, and I'll have you all expelled. You should at least know the fundamentals of your jobs. I'd rather be fucking expelled. He protected us. He protected you. You knew David better than any of us. Would you shoot him, sir? Commander George Sullivan was expelled in 2007, 1/22. 3. 2008, 5/18. Compressed confliction description. Subject 925 was able to break the containment cell and roam around Facility 2. Shortly later, ACU, along with Subject 101, were sent to his location in order to capture him inside the facility. ACU A5, nicknamed Silver Hammer, was specially selected, trained, and equipped for this very event. However, the entire unit was completely wiped out by 925 in the course of 2 hours. No survivors remaining except for Subject 101, who refused to enter the battle upon seeing 925. Eventually, 925 was able to escape the facility and hide. 10 days after indulging in locating the subject, the expedition team was able to find 925's first footsteps. The only clue was to continue on the path which anomaly corpses were laying around. Subject 925 had defeated codes 17, 73, 61, 104, 125, and 161, which are all level 1N. It was evidence that 925 was searching for something, and that it has been confirmed to be the teleport machine itself. Subject was planning on escaping Inverse Nantahala completely when he was sighted standing on the machine. But for unspecified reasons, 925 neglected the idea and returned back to the association, where he was contained once more in Facility 3. A meeting with Rivera was arranged to better understand the reason behind his actions. Subject 925 and 426 meeting results audio recording. Professor Evans. And did he mention anything about leaving? Ava.
He said he knows how to leave now, and told me to be ready. He said, soon we'll both leave and go home together, when he was strong enough to protect me.
(4) 2009, 3/10. Compressed confliction description. The year 2009 was the year that the number of entry points nicknamed the Black Holes had increased dramatically, and survivor camps were being destroyed by the anomalies more than ever. Subject 413 took advantage of the opportunity and escaped Facility 5. Similar to the 2008 incident, ACU A6 and Subject 101 were present during the escape. Again, the whole unit was wiped out within 3 hours, and 101 didn't find the courage to battle 413. Subject 413 destroyed 3 camps that day, leaving no survivors. After a day, in 2009, 3/11, Subject 101 went back and started searching for 413. He was able to find 413 not far from one of the entry points. This time, 101 initiated the sparring and fought 413, in which he came out brutally wounded. Subject 413's abilities were far superior than 101's. However, in the end, 413 left 101 alive, and Subject 101 took the time to regenerate before returning to his facility. Subject 101 did not speak about his encounter with 413 except for one sentence. He wanted to go inside that thing. Despite Association's dedication to find him, Subject 413 was never seen again. A month later, in 2009, 4/14, Subject 101 requested a meeting with the heads of the association. "101's meeting audio. Anthony. The moment he looked at me, I knew it was over if I made a move. I felt like a coward. So to prove to myself that all of what I did isn't for nothing, I went back looking for him. He was standing below one of those black hole things. The stare he gave me was just unsettling. Once again, if I moved, he would end me. And that's exactly what happened. I felt so powerless against him. I felt small and weak. Half of the time, I didn't even know how or from where I was hit. His power was complicated. He started beating me until I was nothing but flesh paste. But then, he stopped. He didn't kill me. He told me something. I couldn't hear him very clearly, but I know he said he's going to go inside the hole and fight the Keeper. He said all this will end very soon. I couldn't see what he did next.